Navin Lalu's streaming network, specialist in clean audio, multiple camera angle view and a photo slide for professional live streaming. Call Navin at 335-0205. Navin Lalu, bringing real-time events to you and yours. Navin Lalu's streaming network. Call him 335-0205. Also available fantastic drone footage. Navin's streaming network.
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् याद आएंगे उनको कभी ना कभी याद आएंगे उनको कभी ना कभी कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् याद आएंगे उनको कभी ना कभी याद आएंगे उनको कभी ना कभी कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् याद आएंगे अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् याद आएंगे उनको कभी ना कभी कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् याद आएंगे उनको कभी ना कभी कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं बेर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् याद आएंगे उनको कभी ना कभी कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं बेर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्
Ram Nam. Satya hai, sab ka yahi gat hai. May we all stand, my dear friends. So today we have all gathered to pay tribute to one who has been with us. Let us sit. Who have stayed with us for numbers of years, who has been part and parcel of this community, part and parcel of our dharam. Wonderful person indeed. Let's put our hands together. Let us seek the blessings of the divine, Bhagavan Vishnu, to give this Atma rest. Not to return, but rest, Father. We ask of you. Hari Om Shantakaram Bhujag Shainam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gagane Sadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalarnainam Yogi Virdhyanagamyam Bande Vishnum Bhava Bhayaharam Sarvalokai Kanatham Om Vishnave Namaha Om Vishnave Namaha Om Vishnave Namaha. Ram Nam Satya. Please be seated. Thank you all so much. Son, place the flowers right here. Place the flowers at the side of her head. And somebody put on the other side. Okay, boys, take this. Suresh, hold this in your hand. Sabit, come on. Touch your brother's hand. So put your left hand on your right hand. There. Put your left hand on your right hand. You had to go now? You had to go now? We will sing a bhajan now. Right? So sons, I want you to say after me. Say Om Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu. Adhya Sri Brahmane Dvitiye Parardhe Sri Shwet Varaha Kalpi Vaivashvat Manvantare अष्टाविन शतित में कलयुगे कली प्रथम चरणे त्रिनिदाद देशे बाबंदे ग्रामे आर्यावर्त अंतर्गत ब्रह्मवैट कदेशे पुण्य क्षेत्रे बौद्धा वतारे वर्तमान यथानाम संवत्सरी उत्तर आयने चैत्र मासे शुक्ल पक्षे चतुर्दशी तिथौ मंगल वासरे उत्तर फाल्गुनी नक्षत्री ध्रुव योग घर करणी मीन राशि स्थिते सूर्य सिंह राशि स्थिते Shashanke Shesheshu Graheshu Yatha Yatha Rasi Stanisteshu. Now take your name, gentlemen. Say again. Yajmanasya Kashyap Gotrasya Karminee Pretasya Anteshti Karma Aham Karishye. Om Krishna Arpan. Touch it to the forehead. Touch it to the forehead. Place it at her feet for me. You alone, come. You alone. Hold this water. And from where you are, sprinkle body on the end. Sprinkle water on the entire body for me. Yes, I'll tell you when to stop. Om Adhya Kashyap Gotrasya Karminee Pretasya Mritasthane Shav Nam Nimit Snanam Maya Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. Good. Chandanam Maya Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. Hold it in your left hand. Take this finger and go down on it forward, so from up to the edge of the eyebrow. Straight down. Go down again. Right. Put either ear. Om Chandanam Maya Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. Put below the neck. And give it to Narish. Let Narish do it too. Adhya Kashyap Gotrasya Karminee Pretasya Mritasthane Shav Nam Nimit Chandanam Maya Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. Adhya Kashyap Gotrasya Karminee Pretasya Mritasthane Chandanam Maya Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. Take the essence, son. Take out the cover, give it to Suresh. Spray. As far as you just go ahead, spray. Yeah, go ahead, spray. As far as you can go. Yeah. Om Gandham Maya Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. Adhya Kashyap Gotrasya Karminee Pretasya Mritasthane Shav Nam Nimit Gandham Maya Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. Somebody help us with the flowers. So yeah, so give them one at a time. Pushpamal Maya Diyate. Son, drip it from here till you reach about the neck. Drip it on the chest. So there you are. Yes. Put them on the chest. On the chest. On the chest. Go up a little more. Go up a little more. Go up a little more. As if you're hugging up the neck here. Okay, boys, do the same. Om Sri Pushpamal Maya Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. The sun you put here. Adhya Kashyap Gotrasya Karminee Pretasya Pushpamal Maya Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. Fix it a little more flat. Bring this in front. Yes, something like that. Yes. Grip it nicely. All right. Now light this there for me, somebody. There's a piece of camphor on the tip, so we'll get quick light. Give it to Suresh. Light up. Adhya Kashyap Gotrasya Karminee Pretasya Mritasthane Shav Nam Nimit Deepam Maya Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. Stand up by the head. All you touch his hands. Make arti over the entire body. Yam dware mahaghore andhena tamasadvite tattalokamarthaya deepoyam upatishtitam. No, son, walk along. Walk with him and wave it over the body as you walk along. Adhya Kashyap Gotrasya Kamini Pretasya Mritasthane Shabnam Nimit Pushpamal Deepam Maya Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam Yam Dware Mahaghore Andhena Tamasadvite Tattvalokamarthaya Deepoyam Upatishtatam Adhya Kashyap Gotrasya Kamini Pretasya Mritasthane Shabnam Nimit Deepam Maya Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam Yam Dware Mahaghore Andhena Tamasadvite Tattvalokamarthaya Deepoyam Upatishtatam. Who will have to do the eulogy? Eulogy. Do the eulogy. So the name? First name? Right, okay. Yam Dware Mahaghore Andhena Tamasadvite Tattvalokamarthaya Deepoyam Upatishthitama Deepam. Good? Place it right there. Now take up one of the pindars. Yeah, one pinder. Put some push glass. Put a push glass on top of it. Yeah, put a black lid on top of it. Watch me. And you stand up here so you put it in south, right? Like this. Right? And you put in the black lid in the right hand. So just open your right hand there for me. Open right hand. I will say the prayer and then you will put it on. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah. Om Adhya Kashyap Gotrasya Kamini Pretasya Mritasthana Shabnam Nimit Ishati Hindu Maya Diyate Tavo Pratishtatam. So at this point in time, we are just going to invite the immediate family. I'll ask the father to probably come firstly, put a little flower, and the rest of the children and the grandchildren, sisters, if there's any brothers of her, they will come and put a little flowers for her as well. So, children, grandchildren, daddy. Only have a mala for him? Have a mala for him? Oh, yes. And while that is happening, we'll sing a bhajan. And my godchild is here. Jai Krishna Hare. So turn to your little pamphlet there. You will see this bhajan. Jai Krishna Hare, Jai Krishna Hare. And sing along.
Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, दुखियों को दुख दूर करी. जय 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 कृष्ण हरि, जय कृष्ण हरि, श्री कृष्ण हरि, दुखियों को दुख दूर करी. जय 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 कृष्ण हरि. जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हूँ, आशा का दूर किनारा हूँ. जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हूँ, आशा का दूर किनारा हूँ. और कोई न केवन हारा हूँ, तब तू ही बेड़ा पार करो. जय 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 कृष्ण हरि, जय कृष्ण हरि, श्री कृष्ण हरि, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरि। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दी, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दी, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा, पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा। जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरि। जय कृष्ण हरि। श्री कृष्ण हरि दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरि। ओ जय 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 कृष्ण हरि। जय 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 कृष्ण हरि। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे रामा राम राम हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे।
Ram Nam, Satya. Satya means the people in the back there. People in the back there. Satya means the. We sure this could be a little better. Yes, Satya means the truth. The mere idea that there are so many of you here this morning is really testimony to the fact, the kind of person Karminee was. Yes? All of you. There is something about her that would have attracted all of you towards such a personality. I wish that can happen all the time when you live your life, that you attract those wonderful souls close to you because you are good. You are happy. You are peaceful. When you have those qualities, of course, people definitely will want to come very close to you. So I was saying to you, my dear friends, Satya means the truth. So what we are looking at in front of us here is a truth of life that you and I will have to go through. You said to go through just like that, and some people say, Baba, I had to dead, I go dead. Oh no. I think there's a process. There's a process of life that you should live. I mean, look at the testimony of all these people. Something she must have done good in her life. There's a process of life that you should live. And when time has come to go, you go peacefully. I think she did that. There's a nice verse from the scriptures that says, Anayase na maranam. Maranam means death. Anayase. O Divine Father, Divine Lord, when you see I have to leave this earth, Lord, I want to go peacefully. I want to go without any kind of hurt, any kind of pain, any kind of regret. Those things must not go with me. I just want to go peacefully, Father. Without pain, without trouble, without regrets, without those memories that tend to keep me back. Of course, for that to happen, you have to work at it. Is that right? Doesn't come for free. So the scripture says that. Lord, when I'm going to leave, exit this body, I want to come peacefully towards the divine feet. That is something you need to aspire to. And the second thing, of course, Binayayena Jivanam. That Lord, as I live this life, I must have no dependence on anybody. I must only depend on myself. Because you're not too sure when you fall ill for long periods of time. Somebody will want to see about you all the time. It was a very short moment in time. She has undergone her difficulties, her illnesses and so on. And she is still up and about. As a matter of fact, just early in the new year, she said to me, Baba, I want to do my Navratri Pujan. She set her date and everything. Full steam ahead. So confident, Baba, I want to do my pujan. Of course, she didn't tell me what she was going through at that moment in time. But she always felt that I'm going to tide it over. Sometimes these unseen difficulties doesn't give it a chance to do so. But you could have seen in her last moments of her life, she thought about her God. Not house, not land, not property, not money, not food, not clothing, nothing of a physical nature, but about her God. She must have known that I'm going to leave at some point in time. And Father, may you fill my heart with the remembrance of you. Fill my heart with the remembrance of you. And that's very important. Antakalecha mameva smaranukta kalevaran. Nice verse of the Bhagavad Gita says that, Lord, when you see I'm leaving this body, I want to remember you, Father. I want to remember you. Somebody must not come and tell me in my ears, say Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya or Om Namo Narayanaya. Somebody must not remind me of that. I must remember that by myself. Are you with me? But for that to happen, you have to live that life. You have to train your body to remember. But it has a very easy way to make you forget. So who can remember by themselves this graciousness of the Lord when they're exiting? The scripture says, when such a person exiting with the remembrance of the divine, such a soul go, and there is no return. Go, go. go to the real home, to the Divine Father. Jatasahi dhruvo mrityu, dhruvam janma mritasya cha, tasmad pariharyerthe, natvam sho chitumarhasi. I've said what we are looking at in front of us here is a truth of our life. And that truth, of course, is extended in a very similar way, meaning to say that all things that have been given a birth, just remember what I'm going to say now, all things that has been given a birth, has been born, the end of that must come. That's God's law. It has nothing to do whether you're Hindu, you are Catholic, whatever faith you belong to. Once you have taken a birth, the end must come. Now, between birth, B for birth, D for death. What do you do in your life between you're born and to the moment of death? What do you really do? What do you put in within that space? After B is what? What letter? The letter C. What C stands for? B for birth, D for death. What C stands for? C stands for? C stands for choice. I'm going to make a choice on my life. Somebody has to help me in the beginning. My mommy, my daddy, my teacher, my guru, the what they call the environment, the neighbors, the place where we live, the country where we live. Help us to make choices. Choices means you're going to make a decision. And whatever decision you make in your life, my dear friends, will affect your life. If you make bad decisions, your body, your soul, your mind, your energies will suffer. Is that true? Yes or no? Yes? If you make good decisions, you enjoy the blissfulness of happiness. And that is what we want. We have come on this earth to be happy in such a manner, even though there is something unhappy that is taking place in our lives, some circumstance that is not conducive to our lives. We are still strong enough. We are still strong enough to face it and continue to move on with our lives. So this is what our life is all about. You're born one moment and death is compulsory. So you go there, Jesso. And the next thing I want to say, whatever actions you committed while you are alive, let me say that very clearly. Whatever actions that you have committed while you are alive, there's a resultant effect of your actions. There's a responding circumstance to your reaction. In other words, you create deeds. Deeds that go with the body or the soul. Tell me. All the things that she has done in her life. Is it going with the body or is it going with the soul? It is going with the... I hope you understand what you're telling me there. It is going with the Atma or the soul. Now if it's going with the body, because it says, dear Father, whatever misgiving she had in her life, I want you to burn it in the fire. Or bury it in the ground. But that doesn't work so. The response of our actions cannot be burnt in the fire or buried in the ground. So if you have done something unruly in your life, not according to the way the divine will want you to live, not according to that, you have done things to hurt your parents, for example, to hurt your community, to hurt your country, to hurt your teacher, to hurt your guru, to hurt your brother, whatever it is. That hurt, if you did not fix it while you are alive, you are going to take that with you into your next life. That is why people is born under different circumstances, under different mummies and different daddies. Is that true? Yes? When you want good parentage, we're not too sure this is the last birth of Karminee, or yours, or mine. We're not too sure. But what can we be sure about is that if we have committed ourselves in the way the Lord wants us to live, there's a high probability that if we should take birth again, we would find ourselves in better circumstances. Mummies that have values, have kinds of religious nature, spiritual nature about their lives, noble people. So nice to born in a noble family. I'm telling you, not everybody does get that. Why? Why does not everybody get a noble family? Why? It is because of you. The actions you would have committed while you were alive. I met a child recently, a girl child. And she pulled me one side, I went to this pool, and she pulled me one side, Baba, I want to ask you something, tell you something. So I said, what is my child? He says, Baba, my mommy don't like me at all. She always taking for my brother. She's always taking for my brother. And she's always condemning me. And of course, she went into tears. And so I said, my child, you know what? Mommy is not the problem, Mommy is not the problem. You are the problem. You are the problem. There is something about you that is not in consonance with your mommy. So my dear child, see how best, as you live your life, see how best you can win the love of your mommy. I've just given that as an advice. See how best you can win the love of your mommy while you're alive. You do not know. So fix that before you leave. Fix it. Whatever it costs you to fix the relationship. And of course, that is for all of us too. If you have lived in such a way that you bring hurt to your parents, fix it before you leave. If you don't fix it, you're going to take it into your next dimension. And of course, you will find yourself in a womb that, of course, you didn't like anymore. I'm quite sure you have met children who have said, Baba, I don't like my mommy, I don't like my daddy, I don't like the place where I live. Are you with me? Because those things that happen to you in your next life, you choose it by the actions that you have done in your past life. How many of you are choosing mommy? How many are choose mommy? You choose your mommy? You sure? How many choose the daddy? When you know your daddy, my dear? When did you know your daddy? You said you raised your hand. When did you know your daddy? You know your daddy before you're born? No, that's what I said. So, you didn't choose mommy. You didn't choose daddy. How many choose their country? How many choose their country? How many choose the way you look? I'm a girl. I'm a boy. I'm fair. I'm dark. I'm thin. How many choose that part of you? How many? Just tell me. Are you with me? Yes? How many choose their brothers? So it seems to me there is somebody up there. There is somebody up there that is looking at your records from your past life and placing you in such a womb in the next life if you did not make connection with your God in the past life. You see, this life of ours, my dear friends, is to connect with God. Not to connect with a house until you die. Not to connect with your money until you die. You're going to drop it off anyhow. You'll even drop off. Karminee is not going to take her body. We're going to burn this body. So not even the body will go with her. The house would not go with her. The children would not go with her. But she's going to carry those things that you have committed in her actions while she was alive. And I want to tell you about actions of this lady. Ever since I knew her, she was always a person who maintained her Hinduness. You know Hinduness? Her Hinduness about her lives. In the good parts of her lives, in the not so good parts. She stayed stable, fixed, strong, to take her family, sons and daughters, to stay with her in the faith that she found herself in. She didn't give it up. Many people want to give up the faith that they were born under. Sometimes God put you in a circumstance, wants you to experience it, Experience that faith I have given to you. See what it has in it. Build your life. Build your soul. Yes? Ram Nam? Let's praise the Lord. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patit Pavan. All voices. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patit Pavan. Sitaram Bhaju man pyare Sitaram. Everyone. Sitaram Bhaju man pyare Sitaram. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patit Pavan. Ishwar Rama Tero Naam Sabko Sanmati De Bhagwan. Ishwar Rama Sabko Sanmati De Bhagwan. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patit Pavan. O Patit Pavan. O Patit Pavan Sitaram. Only the Lord has the capability to put us in places according to our karmic development. It's like the teacher of the school. If you didn't do well in your tests, the teacher cannot promote you to the next class. The teacher is in charge of who you are. Is that true? Yes or no? Yes? And we know in this country, children who wrote essay just a couple days ago, we know in this country, if you didn't do well in your essay, you have to go back to the primary school to do it over, learn it over, and then write the exam, at least to pass for the school of choice. Are you with me? So it all depends on you. You are in charge of you. And your best friend is? Who's your best friend? You are your best friend to you. Because all you have is you. Are you with me? All you have is you. And that's why I give that second verse in the prayer I started ago. Binadayena jivanam. Lord, I must live my life in such a way with good health and strength. I must not have no dependence on others. People have a way to get fed up with you. When they have to take care of you when you're sick. Don't try to get sick for too long. Don't try. Not everybody have that will to do it with love. Even children today. Not all children have that loving heart to say, I'm going to help my mommy or my daddy or my grandparents down to the wire. Not all of them have it. So sometimes when they can't help it, they put you in a home or they put you in the hospital. Let the nurse take charge. I hope you're prepared for that. How can you keep strong? How can you keep strong? Eat well, sleep well, exercise well, and may God stay in your heart. As you journey this life, journey with the Lord in your heart in all the transactions that you do. Yat karoshi adatnashi, yat jehosi dadasiyat. Our scripture says, whatever offering you make in life, make it as an offering to me. So you have children, take care of your children as if it is God's children. You have your home, take care of your home as if God is going to come and live in this house. The way you cook your food, Cook it in such a way as if you're cooking it for the Lord. Everybody else will enjoy it. Mommy, what did you put in this thing? It is so delicious. Are you with me? Yes? So this life of ours is not just to come and build and say, I go carry the house, I go carry this. I want to carry one thing. But you're going to carry those actions that you have performed and you didn't fix it while you're alive. If you know you hurt your mommy, you hurt your daddy, hurt somebody of a very good nature to you, you need to say, sir, mommy, daddy, forgive me. Forgive me. I made an error. Your teacher, miss, I made an error. Friend, I made an error. Can you forgive me? I don't want to tote that weight in the next round of my life. Not all baggages you should carry in the next dimension. Not all. And that is why when you live and you work in your country too, whatever department you find yourselves in, a teacher, police officer, whatever, you do not rob your country either. Your country is like a temple. Your country is like a church. Are you with me? And when you honor your country by the way you help develop your country with the goodness of who you are, that also is an offering to the divine. Isn't that so? Because somebody up there going to read your records. Records are not destroyed when you died. If you go to the hospital now and I says, can I see the records of Karminee? Yeah, they have it there on the computer. So records will still remain, even though she would have gone. But those final records, those finite records, your actions of your life continue to stay with you. How many of you feel happy to be alive? Yes? To be alive to do what? That's the next question. I want to be alive to do what? You answer that yourselves. Answer that yourselves. Whatever you do, keep God in the heart. Are you with me? Keep God in the mind. Keep God with you at all times. Ram Nam, Satya hai, sabka yehi, gata hai. So at this point in time, I've said so many things about our lives. So I'm going to ask, I think, Pooja. Pooja, are you going to? Yes. This is my godchild as well. She's going to do the eulogy. So the eulogy is what? What's a eulogy? Yes? A eulogy gives us an insight into the life of the person who passed on. Gives an insight into the life of the person who passed on. Those aspects that probably we did not know, we did not see. And you know what? The most important thing about the eulogy, we can even learn from the person who have died. Isn't that what we do all the time? We learn from people all the time. We learn from our friends. We learn from our neighbors. We learn when we go to school. We learn from books. People write books. So we're learning from people all the time. And the purpose of learning, it is always to better your life. In the eyes of God especially. Better your life. When you learn for greater spiritual development. So I pass on now to Pooja. Sing this.
Good day, everybody. Good day, everybody. So, Auntie, let go and let God. You have suffered, Auntie, long enough. You were brave, strong, and tough. The battle you fought was long and hard, but it's okay, Auntie. Let go and let God. It has hurt all of us when you left that day. It left us broken-hearted with nothing to say. I don't want to be selfish to say, please don't leave, because I did not want to hurt or grieve. I know in my heart you are in a better place, but I swear I'm going to miss your beautiful face. I am going to miss the talks we would have and the stories I would tell that would make you laugh. God just needed you to come home. Yes, we know it has made your family sore. You will always be remembered every single day, from the smile on your face to the things you would say. You have taken your space in heaven right where you belong, right up with your Father and all that have passed on. Yes, we all know that we need to be strong, but through our family, your memory will live on. You don't need to fight anymore, just let go and let God. While you were here on earth, you did your job. You did your part to keep family together. That's why you will remain in our hearts, always and forever, Auntie.
राम नाम सत्य है सबका यही गत है. At this point in time, when Karminee was alive, most of those children in this house went to Sangre Grande Hindu school. And you all know that? Yes? Most of them. We taught a lot of them, all of them. And today I am seeing the principal, Mr. Shamin Maharajji. I asked her to come and say a few words, giving some comfort to this family. It's always an honor to have our principal, who has been part and parcel of our development. So, come in.
Our Reverend Panditji, Pandit Narayan Tiwari, members of the bereaved family, the father of this home, children, grandchildren, and members of the extended family, Vice Chairman of the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation, Mr. Nasser Hussain, President of the Santnagar Hindu Temple, Mr. Navin Singh, and members of all of the affiliated groups of the Santnagar Hindu Temple, where Karminee was a devout member, relatives, friends, neighbors, and all who have gathered here to bid your final respects, Sitaram. As Baba said, we are all here to witness one of the greatest truths, and that is that whatever is given birth to must die. None of us is here to take up permanent residence. We are all travelers passing through this planet. But as he reminded us, what is important is how we use this opportunity that is given to us to take life on this earth. What actions we do that we would leave behind and leave a legacy for others to remember and to follow. And I would have met Karminee about 35 years ago when I was now appointed at the Sangre Grande Hindu School in 1989, and Sati was one of my first students in that first class that I taught. And I would have met her then. And only last year sometime, I think, she came in school with regard to her grandson, Ryan, who is sitting here. And, you know, she always played an active role in her children's lives and extended to her grandson. She always wanted to see them be on the right track. And she came in school, even though not well, she came with regard to Ryan to make sure that he too stays on the right track and that he stays in school for that purpose of getting a good education. And that I admired tremendously about her. She was a devout member of the Santnagar Hindu Temple, as I mentioned, because I would always see her in the temple. As long as she was well, she was always there making her contribution. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she used to sew clothes for Ramlila as well, for the children to participate in Ramlila. She would sew clothes. So, you know, we are given this life, but what contribution do we make? She definitely has made her contribution to society. She was a dutiful wife, a dedicated and caring mother, and you know, a member of this society that made her valuable contribution. I know she's going to be dearly missed, not just by her loved ones, but all those who would have interacted with her. Despite knowing her illness and being ill, she carried on with God, with faith, with strength, and with purpose up until this time. And I know certainly that she will find her rightful place in the arms of Bhagwan Krishna. To the members of the bereaved family, I pray that Bhagwan will give you the strength, courage, and fortitude to carry on. She has left you in a good place with good morals, good values, and, you know, she has left that legacy behind. So I hope that you all will continue with strength and with purpose just as she did. Sitaram. Thank you, Baba.
Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you so much for your words of comfort, consolation. I want to just echo those last words. She came and she taught to her family by the actions that she performed. Actions. People look and see what you're doing. Oh, that's a good way. I want to be like that. So you children in particular, You're always closest to her. Whatever she had done in her life to elevate herself and elevate you, may you continue to perform in such a way. Don't do anything in any way, any place, to perform some kind of activity, some kind of action that you sully, you put a stain on the life of your mommy, even though she has passed and go on. Because somebody will say, see that guy going down the road there? That is Karminee's son. Whoever say that, they must say that with a sense of pride. That's Karminee's daughter, you know. They must say it with a sense of pride as you move on in your lives as well. I saw Mr. Nasser around. Is he still there? Yes. Are you? He's always come when I done the whole program. So Mr. Nasser is a very important individual in our community. I think this area also is represented by you, Mr. Nasser. You all know this guy, man who is part of our community, working for us.
Thank you, Panditji, Pandit Nareen, principal of the Grande Hindu School, members of the family, grandchildren, children, and all the sons and so on, daughters, villagers, friends, family. It is certainly a sad day for all of us in this community here. And, after those enlightening words of wisdom by our beloved Pandit Nareen and the principal of the Grande Hindu School, I must say that I have interacted with Karminee, and I don't want to be political here, but I must tell you that she was a very, very strong activist of the United National Congress, right? Devoted and so on. When we look at this, the pictures here, you can see the peace, the charm emanated from her. And we look to our right, we see a temple. You see a temple there. Shows her devotion to her God. Members of the Sangre Hindu temple, well, you all know how devoted she was, right? And I want to say this, that the example set by her to her children and grandchildren, I want you all to emanate that. Follow it to the core, all right? And you must, of course, be on the right path, right? Panditji, usually, if you watch Sadhguru favorite term is, are you with me? I'm sure you all saw that already. But it is really, really sad for us today in this community. And I have, on behalf of my family, and by the way, my wife is closely related to Karminee and family, all right? So, on behalf of the Sangre Regional Corporation, on behalf of our political leader, I send a text to her. I want to express my deepest condolences to each and every one of us here today. And I would say, Ram Nam Satya Hai. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for, again, the kind words of support and consolation to the family. So, my dear friends, this is what our life is. That is the truth that you are facing there. I hope you're ready for that. And that does come at any moment in time. So you must always be prepared. You fix it. You know from what I have said. And finally, I want to introduce a godchild of mine, Sabita, Miss Sabita Budram, will say a few words. And then we'll sing a little bhajan.
Ram Nam Satya Hai. With all protocols being observed, my deepest condolences to the entire family and the extended family. Karminee was a cousin of mine. So it's not only during this time I have known her. On the 24th of April last year, approximately 5:45 in the morning, I received a phone call. At that time, I didn't know who was calling me. But it was Karminee. And she said, Sabita, I am following you on social media. And I am calling you this morning to tell you that I have a condition. In fact, I was diagnosed with a condition that is similar to yours. And what could I say? Karminee, I'm sorry for hearing this, but you know what? You cannot let the diagnosis of a disease depress you and kill you. You have to be strong. You have to be strong, not only for yourself, but for your children. And during that time, up until when her daughter called me last week, she said, Sabita, you know, Auntie, you know, Mommy's not well, and she's in casualty. And she said to let you know. I said, okay. But you know, we are all busy. So last Wednesday, I was in hospital. And while there, she was above me. I attempted to go up and see her. But the condition that she was in, I was not allowed. Let me tell you all something, ladies and gentlemen. You can have everything in this world. You can have everything. But you see, when you are sick, nothing helps you but faith in God. You know, up until that last time, she was in temple, she was parceling Parasad, and so she was so strong, you never knew something was wrong with Karminee. You look at somebody today, you judge them, you talk about them, but you do not know what they are going through. You have to actually be in it, and I am telling you because I am in it. You cannot get up on mornings, you are in pain, you call in, you say, I cannot make it to work today, I cannot cook a meal, but you judge, don't do it. The only person to judge you is God. And as Baba and my sister said, we leave a mark. But do you know, whatever you do is recorded, as Baba said. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So remember that everything that you do, God records it. Take care of yourselves. I know that the first week, everybody would have been here to see her, because this is how we are. The second week, everybody coming to see her. They hear Karminee get sick. By the third week, 2 persons. By the end of the month, do you know what? It is only her family, her children. So you know, she is leaving here today. The Atma never leaves. Just the body is going. So be here for her children. Be the support for her family. Remember the good things that she has done. And take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. So I just want to sing one line of a song. Because a mother's love never leaves a child. Never leaves a child. And I know Auntie's there sitting. You remember from the time she was in your womb till now. And I was telling my cousin there, I can't believe Auntie's here. You know? And you are so strong for her and for her children. So sing with me. Be strong. Oh, ma. Oh, ma. Oh, ma. Oh, ma. तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी बोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है, हो माँ, हो माँ, हो माँ, हो माँ. Remember her love, remember her teachings, remember your dharma, and remember your culture wherever you go and whatever you do. Ram Nam Satya Hai.
Thank you, Sabita. Thank you. Of course, she's able to relate to the conditions of Karminee, who has gone through the same. She's able to fight off hers. Still here, and God is giving strength continuously. So that last bhajan says here, we never recognize the love of a mommy until they go. You never miss the water until the well runs. So as long you can love your mom, love your dad, love your family with full heart, unconditionally, it's as if you are loving the Divine Father, the Divine God that is above. Yes? Ram Nam, Satya hai, sabka yehi gat hai. There are so many things I can say and others can say about Karminee, but during the course of the days that's going to follow, we have other activities, the shaving ceremony, the Bhandara ceremony, and probably in those moments we will continue to elucidate some of the greatness of our dear mother, dear sister, and a wonderful citizen of our land, a dharmic person. She never gave up her dharma. I want all to know that, you know. She never gave up her religion. Say, oh, I'm sick now, I'm going, oh no, she never. And I hope you children, boys, girls, all will follow in that same vein and keep strong, just as your mom did in her challenging time. Ram Nam, Satya hai. Maybe you all stand at this point in time. Son, take flowers and go. Stand behind your head there. So we put our hands together everywhere. As I say this prayer in bhajan, I want you also to say a prayer as well for her. It will be an additional. You know, sometimes I want to let you know something. Whatever a person would have committed in their lives, it's not always or sometimes difficult to add more to it. When they have passed on and they have to carry, you're going to carry all those things that they would have committed. So our best bet at this point in time is to appeal to the Divine Father, Bhagavan Vishnu. Bhagavan Vishnu, Lord, you know better than all of us the life that she lived. Grant her oneness with you. Whatever the prayer you say, I sing it in a bhajan. O Divine Father, you are alone, our mother, our father, our helper, our master. You are the protector of those who have no support, O Lord. You are always in every way the giver of happiness. You are the destroyer of pain and vices. You are the protector of the world, O Lord. So much compassion you have given to us. Our eyes are blinded. We cannot see that. When the human eye is, when you are alive and this human eyes does not see the blessings of God that surrounds you, you're really blind, you know. You're really blind. That is why going to your church, going to your mandir helps you incrementally to open those parts of you to see the blessings of God that pervade all around us and all the time. So we pray. Pituma tu saha yak swami sakha. Pituma tu saha yak swami sakha. Tum hi eknath तहमारे हो जिनके कछु और आधार नहीं जिनके कछु और आधार नहीं तिनके तुम ही रखवारे हो पितुमा तु सहा यक स्वामी सखा तुम ही एक नाथ तहमारे हो तुम ही एक नाम तहमारे हो तुम ही ekhanan tahaman Anadini dhano deva shankha chakra gadadhara Akshay pundarikaksha preta muksha pradobhava Krishna Krishna kripalu tvam gatinam gatirbhava Sansamagnanam prasidha Purushotamaha Om Tat Sat Preta Atma Shanti Om Tat Sat Preta Atma Shanti Om Tat Sat Preta Atma Shanti Shanti Deva Shanti Shama Shanti Redhi Ram Nam Satya hai sabka yehi gat hai. Son, place the flowers. Yes, touch your forehead. So my dear friends, I want to invite those of you who have not viewed the body, you can come in one direction, right? Take a flower, you have lots of flowers here, and place it on the body and exit into another direction, right? No traffic jam. So come as in a very orderly way. Give it that moment in time to make your own obeisance to a great friend. Somebody hold the flowers here in their hands. Yeah. So while members of the community are giving their honor to that divine, my dear friends, we have the police going to escort us to the cremation site. One of the ways to stay in lane is to put on your hazard light. Stay with each other so the police can see you and of course guide all of us safely to the cremation site. Wherever they take us, we will go with them. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.